money in the pocket so you're never too sad. Boy, if money make you dance, you'll be dancing forever to the beat of a drum that never go help you. But now hear this story, is you vex with me? Like I know you something, like I know you something. When I hear this show,
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so we are back with you for another Monday morning here on WEFM and on the Activated Mornings program. I trust that everybody's in a good spirits, all right? Y'all only have 4 days this week, some of you. Plenty of you, right? But anyhow, time here in SVG, it is 7:20, and already on the line, we have Mr. Philbert Peejohn, who is going to provide us with his commentary for today. Peejohn, good morning to you.
Good morning, Roleza. Good morning, Dianna. I wish and hope that you all are having a good day. I'll be very brief this morning. What next for Balliceaux? That is my question. I think all Vincentians have welcomed the news that the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has acquired Balliceaux. That is the 320-acre Grenadine island to which thousands of Garifuna people were exiled in the late 18th century. Late 18th century. The indigenous people were taken there following the death of Joseph Chartier, 1797, I think it was. Now that the island is in the hands of the people, how should it be used? And just a few quick suggestions. One, it could become a memorial and heritage site. Given the tragic history, Balliceaux could serve as a Garifuna memorial site, honoring those who were exiled and died there. Could be a protected natural reserve. The island could be preserved as an ecological site, protecting its flora and fauna and the marine ecosystem. It could be a place for sustainable cultural tourism. Limited eco-friendly, and the emphasis on limited eco-friendly tourism could provide opportunities for people to learn about the Garifuna history while ensuring the island's preservation. And finally, could be used for research and education. The island could host archaeological or historical research projects documenting its significance. Now, what we should emphasize is that Balliceaux is sacred ground. It should not be used merely for fun and frolic. It should not be used as a resort for the rich and famous. But whatever use it is put to must reflect its status as sacred ground. How do your listeners think it should be used? And that is my rant for the day.
All right, interesting one. Thank you very much, Peejohn. And we'll discuss shortly. All right. To you too. Thanks. All righty. So yes, we are here. Dianna and myself, we are here. All right. So trust that everybody is doing okay as best as you possibly can for a Monday morning. If some of you still feeling sleepy like myself, come on, we gotta shake that blues off, right? Not so much the Monday blues to me, just shake off. I would rather be in my bed blues, all right? Just being honest, folks, just being very honest, all right? So yes, we are here with you, and as indicated, it's a 4-day week for many persons out there, people like Dianna, a 4-day work week for many persons out there, because Friday is a holiday. It's National Heroes Day, right? Hero with one O apostrophe S, all right? And I did that very deliberately, all right? So yes. Good morning to you, Dianna.
Good morning, Roleza. Good morning, Roleza. Good morning, listeners. I am so happy to be here this morning. Though I have to admit, I am feeling a little bit tired. I don't know why, but I am here this morning, and I'm happy to be here this morning with you. As usual, from 6 to 10, we bring the vibes. So however down you're feeling, even us, by the time we leave here at 10 o'clock, all will be well. I just know it.
All right, so we just want to say good morning to the persons already on the live. So good morning to you. Buenos dias, George. Got to speak your language, man. Buenos dias, George. Good morning, Joshua. All right. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, Joshua has been having a little bit issue with trying to figure out what today is, right? Since early this morning. So
yeah, maybe Joshua need to go back to bed. Joshua, take
no, he could go to bed after 10, right?
Oh, yes,
after
yes,
10.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right, and we also have somebody here hitting us up.
Yes, we have Owen Hua. Oh, hi, good morning, Owen. He said, just that we both had a great weekend. Also, I think that was it. Good morning to the ops.
Just to Daniel, because I don't know. Yeah.
Good morning to Daniel. You know who you are, who messaged us on the WhatsApp, and I think everybody else got their shout outs before. Good morning. Buenos dias, Dexter.
Even if it's a rough weekend, we just rattle our beds right now. All right, so yes, good. Good morning to everybody. All right. So yes, let's get into it. Just to know for persons who may not be aware that at 8:00, 8:05, we'll be conducting an interview with Mr. Granville Williams, the candidate for the ULP side who will be contesting the South Leeward seat. All right. So you'd want to stay tuned for that coming up at 8:05. All right, so let's get into
this instrumental release.
What
I just want to get up and dance.
Oh, well,
this is my jam.
Well, we had to do something, you know. We had to do something. So we can't be in the same boat this morning. All right, so there we go. So in reference to what Peejohn discussed, what are your thoughts?
I do agree. He said that Balliceaux is sacred ground, and I do agree that it is indeed sacred ground. I have not thought of what I would like for them to do with Balliceaux. I know for a fact I don't want them to put any resort or have it as this place of entertainment and so on. But I believe that the Garifuna people should be given the right to determine what they would like to see done with the island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I don't know. And for me, I think I would probably like to see it as a big national park.
Yes.
Maybe that is what it is that I would like to see, because I mean it's off of St. Vincent, yes. You just make it like a day event or a day trip or whatever it might be. Not necessarily, let's say, to facilitate like the loud blasting of music and that sort of thing, but just seating arrangements, place where maybe you can cook. Of course, you have to clean up after, but maybe just a big national park for us, because really and truly, how many national parks do we have? If we have to count the gardens as one, Montreal Gardens as another, if we just have to leave off of St. Vincent itself, there isn't any, So, I mean, yes, maintaining the sacredness of what Balliceaux is about or what it stands for, but it should at least be a place where we would want to visit and make it as attractive as possible for us to visit, because I'm not sure if anything there that exists currently would want for us to, apart from going and seeing it, would cause us to want to stay. And maybe what it is that we would want for persons to do is to be able to make it a day trip where you actually go, stay, utilize whatever facilities are there, and just spend time bonding and enjoying the beauty of the island, and whatever transformative ways that it can be done in an ecological way. I think as Peejohn mentioned in his quote unquote rant, just for us to be able to enjoy it. Another place for us as Vincentians to be able to go to and to utilize. So
I like the idea of the national park. But when I think about that, I have to think about the way we are as Vincentians and knowing how we are. Mm-hmm. I don't think that a lot of Vincentians have the respect for the Garifuna people and that whole journey, exile to Balliceaux, and then eventually ended up in Central America. And I feel like if we need to be properly educated before we set foot on Balliceaux, because we don't even protect the non-sacred things that we have, much less to that island. So it is a good idea, but I just keep thinking, boy, we are just going to do damage.
I understand where you're coming from, because even when persons go to something simple as the rivers, they do their river cooks and everything, and they leave their garbage there, etc. And really and truly, you should not have to be policing adults to tell them pick up this and pick up that and walk it where you carry, that kind of thing. But Some thought would have to go into it, and of course, you would have to have persons there on the site to ensure that as persons, just the way in which persons came and they met a particular place, that they leave the place the same way. All right, so maybe it's just that extra bit of policing, quote unquote policing, that would have to happen.
Somebody had something similar to you here. They said, why not declare the island as a protected national park?
Okay.
Okay, nobody else. All right, that's it.
All right. So Dexter saying, well, good morning, Dexter Rose. Saying should be a sanctuary for guided tours and quiet reflection. All right. So yes, that's another thought there for somebody from somebody else.
I like the quiet reflection part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's just quickly.
Okay. No.
Do we have time to touch on this? You want to touch on it? All right, no, let's do something else because the other topic might take a bit of thing. All right, okay. So yes, we recognize that on Saturday was International Women's Day, and I don't know how many of you as women took the time to enjoy your day, whether or not you could have done it in full or just part of the day. I took the time to continue doing a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, right? I don't generally get a lot of time to just have downtime, but I took that day. I said, listen to me. This is my day. House could be how it is. I really don't care. I am taking this time to just do nothing. Well, the doing nothing meant me doing something, but yeah, I'm hoping that women in particular, did enjoy their International Women's Day. Hi, caller. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my sisters. I just want to say something very short. I ain't gonna be long. I agree with that lady, and I think she might be sincere. You're the friend there.
Dianna. Her name is Dianna.
Dianna, I agree with you, and I think you're sincere because you see, my sister, I'm very fed up with this NDP ULP thing. I think we have been sanctioned, but what happened to the Garifuna people in North Leeward was very painful. Where 58.8 acres of land, not with even one consultation taken away from them. And I'm saying, hey, what has happened to our Garifuna people? And you're saying then that, that they should have a say. Yes, but the thing is, do you think that this current regime cares about that? We had other regimes that would have consulted. I think it's two young ladies who put you all in politics, you would have consulted. And this is why you're here, Hammy. I'm not here because I hate Ralph Gonzalez. But the thing is that then all of a sudden the Lend-Lease, literally land is taken away from them. How could you do such a thing? I am saying, did you consult with them? Why you just acquire the land? What, you're acquiring lands all over the country? You're not consulting people? It's time it stops.
Hamo,
I'm not in any politics.
Hamo, on a point of correction, though, that Balliceaux has been up for sale for a while. So it's not that the government took away the land from them. The land was bought. It's just that we don't know what the price was.
Yeah, but to acquire, how much they pay for it?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know that part. That has not been disclosed, but it's been bought from them.
One other quick thing. Even though then that you take the lands, under the way we operate, where we have absolutely no oversight, we don't know how our monies are spent, there's no accountability, no 70, 75, 76. Even if you gave the land, even if they've given, how could it be part of us when we don't know how 1 cent are going to be spent? And I'm saying here, this is why we have got to start to open our mouth sincerely, just like how you're sincere.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Pipe down. All right, thank you very much, Amo. All righty. So we have someone here on the WhatsApp saying.
All right. So they were saying before the policing, can you do the educating first?
And I'm in agreement with that as well. And I honestly do think that even though when I was growing up, I did not hear a lot of Garifuna, right? About what the Garifuna was about. I see now that children, they are learning the Garifuna language. They're having Garifuna type activities, related activities. Let me tell you something. It's only about like 3 years ago, I realized that the colors are yellow, black, and white. All right.
Me too.
Adults, me only knew. Right. So the education has to be part of it, even for us as adults, because I always felt like Garifuna persons or persons over the river, like they were just separate and their story or their history wasn't exactly explained to the rest of us. And yes, I'm in agreement with that. The education also does have to happen. It does have to go hand in hand. All right.
There's a Garifuna flag.
Whew, like a Beckwith flag? You know the Beckwith flag? No, I don't know. There's a Garifuna flag.
There's a Beckwith flag.
Yeah, yes, there is a Beckwith flag. All right. Look it up. Once you Google it, you will find it. All right.
What you saying?
All right. So we are going to head on out as the time is 7:35, and we're going to bring to you today's traffic talk.